Hey everyone, if you've ever needed to design multiple graphics or create the same design in different sizes, you might have found yourself creating a bunch of separate Photoshop files. But there's actually a much easier way to organize everything inside of a single Photoshop document. That's where artboards come in. But what is an artboard? Artboards allow you to create multiple design areas inside of a single Photoshop document. Each artboard acts like its own canvas, but all the artboards live inside of the same Photoshop file. This means you can have multiple designs or sizes, and instead of managing a lot of different Photoshop files, you can keep everything organized inside of just one. Let's create our first artboard. To start, you just go to File, New, and you want to make sure you click the artboard checkbox, and then you can change your size to whatever you want. We'll just make a standard Instagram post. Once you click create, Photoshop will create a new document with your first artboard already created. You'll see it in the layers palette. Everything you design in this area will belong to this artboard. Each artboard contains its own layers, effects, and graphics. This makes editing and managing your designs much easier. So let's add a quick background and logo for reference. We'll just go grab a background. Just click and hold and drag. Hold the shift key and it'll place it in the center for you. We'll do the same thing with the Photoshop letters. And you can see that it automatically placed those things inside of your artboard. And we'll delete this blank layer because we don't need that anymore. And you can close this by clicking the arrow, which is helpful when there's multiple artboards. Now let's add more artboards to the document. To do this, we'll need to use the artboard tool. You can switch to the artboard tool in a number of ways. You can select it from the toolbar by clicking and holding on the Move tool and selecting the artboard tool in the bottom. You can also click on the artboard itself in the layers palette and it will select the artboard for you. And you can also just click the artboard name on the canvas and it will select the artboard for you. And you can see every time you do those options, it will change your pointer to the artboard move tool. It's also helpful to know that anytime you want to get off of the artboard move tool, you can click on a layer and it will switch back to the standard move tool for you. So once you have the artboard tool selected, you'll notice the plus symbols around the outside of your artboard. These are to create new artboards. All you have to do is click one of the plus symbols and it will add an artboard in that direction. You can add as many as you want. And they will space them out evenly for you. Just undo all those. You can also click and drag an artboard to create a new artboard. To do this, you must be on the artboard move tool and then click and hold the option key and drag your new artboard to its location. This method will also copy all the contents of the artboard, which can really speed things up if you need to use the same graphics in multiple instances. You can also do this by dragging the artboard in the layers palette down to the plus symbol. And you can also press Command or Control J and it will duplicate the contents for you that way too. Any of these options are great for testing designs or layouts. This is a lot easier than dealing with multiple Photoshop documents. Artboards are very flexible as well. With the artboard selected, you can transform the size of the artboard by grabbing any of the handles on the outside and dragging. You can also use the artboard properties palette to change the size manually by sliding any of the sliders. One thing to be aware of is that if you resize a board and it gets too small for something that's inside of it, it will pop it out of your artboard in the layers palette and place it on the canvas. It's not that it can't be in there, it just thinks it's too big and moves it for you. You can always click and drag it back in. It's just good to know that that's something that can happen in case you misplace something. Once your designs are finished, exporting them is very simple. Just go to File, Export, down to Artboards to Files. Photoshop will automatically export each artboard as its own file. There is also a list of formats that you can pick from. This saves a lot of time by not needing to manually export each design one by one. You can also go to File, Export, Artboards to PDF, and you can make one PDF out of all the artboards inside of your document. This can be helpful for getting all of your artboards into one document. As you can see, using artboards has some big benefits. They help you organize multiple files into one. They make it easy to create different designs quickly, and exporting multiple graphics is much faster. Once you start using artboards, they can make things much easier and much more efficient. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.